Hey YouTube guys, so I wanted to do a quick video while I was cleaning up the van, getting ready for a little road trip out to our baby shower, pick up some baby goods for our little firstborn. So I wanted to do a quick walls and insulation. So what we have here in our van that we did, you can see here. So we have 1x2 pine studs here. As you can see, there are three separate segments. You can't see the third segment that's down below there. So basically we have 1, 2, and 3. If you just did 1, you'd have too much, it'd be taking up too much wall space. So you see there's a little bit of a gap there. But basically we have 3 different sections of 1x2 pine studs that are drilled into the frame of the van, and then you put a little Loctite or some little construction glue on there to keep them in. And then we have here is 4 inches tall, 1/4 inch red cedar closet liner. Really nice stuff, has a lot of fragrance. Doesn't have much fragrance anymore. We put some sealant on it. We didn't put some sealant on it before, but it looks a lot better, and I think it will retain its look for a lot longer with some just a quick little poly. You can take a little brush and throw it on there. So then we put these 1/4 inch cedar closet liners just with, you see the small little hole there, 5/8 inch brads with air compressor gun and a little bit of glue behind there, and she's good to go. And then here we have, with some framing, got our window down. Oh, there's some dust in there. Gotta do a little bit more cleaning before we leave. There's some Mexico or Burning Man dust, not really sure. But around the window frames, you want to install your window, and you want to build a frame that fits directly around it. And then you will hold the frame in place by actually, see that screw in there? It's hard to see because there's a shadow, but you can see over there, there's a screw there. So you got 1 and 2, and then those are screwed actually through the window frame. The window frame is held onto the frame of the van with all of these screws. So the flange keeps it real tight, and then these screws hold this frame in place. And then so we matched up the cedar planking on top, and that's pretty much it. And I filled in a little bit of stuff with some gap sealant, some pieces of wood that are cut here for all the little corners, and yeah, kind of rough around the edges. We just did minimal work just to make it livable enough and nice, and that's pretty much it. But you can also do is get rid of the pine studs and get some maybe 5/8 inch pieces of wood, 5/8 inch thick, and just lay those horizontally and drill those directly into the wall. What I like about this idea, though, is it allows for a lot of insulation. We did underneath this spray insulation, which is just a spray paint insulation that has that micro beads in it. Not really sure if that really works or not, but it's nice to cover everything up to keep, if there's any condensation and gets on the metal, it can't directly contact the metal. So we have that, and then we have some Reflectix on top of that. Then we have some denim, about I think it's 5/8 inch denim, backed with reflecting material. Then we have R16 batting in here, and then that R16 batting has a vapor barrier on top, and that's pretty much it. And sometimes people do the 4mm plastic sheeting on top of that to create a full entire vapor barrier. But we kind of went against that, seeing that most of the time you're not going to get 100% correct seal, and then you're just going to have vapor trapped behind there that can create problems. With this, the condensation can come, and then when it heats up during the day, it can go through the weep holes in the bottom of the van. So that's pretty much it, guys. I can't really take off the walls now. We'll be doing a van refit and taking out some windows, putting in some window flares, changing the bed setup. We're going to do the bed sideways and then have this space be a permanent little dinette area with a table that folds in and out, just with the baby on the way. And then we're going to move the toilet and get rid of the indoor shower. And we'll still have an outdoor shower. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.